my way, out of my way, out of my way. Yeah. I got too many plays. I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me rap, you get your talking out my mouth. It's in my family, this in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way. Try it again. Starting me over right back at the end.
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City.
Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Detroit Lions.
It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in week 4. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
First play, and Young is going to throw it. Checks this down to Hubbard.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
A former Oklahoma State Cowboy, it's Chuba Hubbard.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Now this defense for the Lions, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
To throw, Young. Flushed out right.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Field, flat. Ready.
And they'll go again here with Hubbard.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Hubbard is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they ended with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now it's gone. And he'll be hit as he releases it and now fall incomplete.
Well, the great coach said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Now Goff.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Goff to St. Brown for the Detroit first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
From the 50, it's Goff.
That's caught. It's Sam Laporta.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
First and 10 at the 22.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
Gets through and now an opening.
Brought down at the 20. The Lions hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Lions are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now.
Touchdown, Carolina!
Chuba Hubbard, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
And the Panthers have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Lions 7. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 30.
Now gone. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Gibbs straight ahead.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
32 yards. And the Lions are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here. And this ball will come out to the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
He'll find McMillan here. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
If your sympathies lie with the defense, you understand how tough it is for linebackers to run with a guy like this. He's going to slip out of the backfield and then work in the middle of the field. And sometimes those defenders get preoccupied with other people moving, and he finds open space and makes a nice play.
And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19.
107 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. 2nd and a couple.
Let's go.
Right back to Hubbard.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. Broken tackle. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Panthers have moved out in front. On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they're going to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Goff. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And he's taken down inside the 30. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
180.
Back to throw, Goff. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
180.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 20-yard line.
20.
Goff now looks to throw. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Goff now to throw. That's to the tight end, Laporta. And the Lions are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Goal at the 3-yard line.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
180.
Here's Goff. In trouble and will go down back at the 12. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Von Bell. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. How you like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you?
It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And the Lions first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man, that's too small. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. To throw is gone. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Defensively, they must have been expecting a pass. They were on the dime look out there.
I think maybe they were deciding to go with speed on the field rather than bulk. I'm with you, a little bit surprising. They wanted people getting to the ball as fast as possible.
And in for the Lions, touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Lions are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 21.
Jack Fox kicking off for the Lions.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Right.
Now here's Young. They'll roll him out right. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
50.
Looking to throw, Young.
They'll run the screen with Hubbard.
That he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
A gain of 6 yards.
17.
They'll run for it. It's Hubbard. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. He's been tough for this defense to handle. Over 100 yards. You kind of knew that they were going to him on that play, didn't you?
They certainly did. That's one of those situations where you simply say, my best runner over my best blockers. Let's go ahead and pick it up. And I don't care if they know it on the other side. Here we come, and they got it done.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Here's Young, rolling to his right.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through, picking up the first.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. 139 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Young will set to throw.
Throw right side, taken by Sanders.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. Young quickly to the flat. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Xavier Legette
from 8 yards out.
And the Panthers have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Paul. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Here's Gone. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 36 yards on the play.
That's good for a Lions.
Here's Gone.
Throw over the middle, he finds Williams.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter.
Now a 2nd and 2.
To the air again. Goff. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. So no gain on the play. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Goff now looking to throw.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Lions first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Gone.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Looking deep downfield. He's got him in. Complete. A big play there for Carolina. 49 yards.
As we've seen over the years, offense coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover, put their defense in a bad spot, but not in this case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it. They took a shot. It worked.
That to the sideline and incomplete. Boy, they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to grounded, but it's second down. Now Young.
Eluding the pressure right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Again, it's Young. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Young working out of the gun. Escaping the pressure right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
At the Lions' 5-yard line.
Ready?
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Lions 21. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone. They throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Loose inside the 30.
And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
At the 7-yard line.
Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
They'll run here with Hubbard.
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Chuba Hubbard.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Panthers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Lions 21. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
5-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. And it's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 56 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Going back to Gibbs on first down.
And a nice job there skipping away from the one tackle and ends up getting 5 yards out of that. Second down.
It's a pickup of
2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Another run for Gibbs here.
They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for it in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal.
Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jahmyr Gibbs
with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year.
And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
42. Lions 28. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Chuba Hubbard, 74 yards. And the Panthers tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter.
For the extra point.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Lions 28. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for Carolina, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they're going to fall to 3-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys.